So again, if you're just joining us, Jimmy Dore Show, I'm the guest host for today. Misty Winston. Jimmy is back from his trip, so he's been joining us all afternoon, which is great to have him back. So this is gonna, here we go. You ready? I'm not even gonna like lead up to it. Here we go. Israel PM Netanyahu following Iran's latest missile strike. I'm going to play the video for you. There's subtitles. I can read them out for you. But this is this guy. There are people who, unfortunately, were also killed. Families who lost their loved ones. I really appreciate it. Each of us bears a personal price. It did not pass over my family. Yes, it is the second time that my son Abner has gone through this because of the threat of missiles and rocket fire. Cancels a wedding. It is certainly a high personal price for him and for his fiance and for our family. And I must say, my dear wife is a hero. She has carried a personal price for years as I lead this move against the Iranian nuclear program. She has gone through this. She has sacrificed the best of her years, and she has given me the strength to be here, because without her, I would not be here.
So he's literally comparing his son having to reschedule his wedding with people being killed and slaughtered in a war.
Yeah, en masse.
I even heard it got worse, Misty. I heard his daughter had to reschedule a nail appointment at the salon.
Clutching pearls.
Yeah. Oh. So this, I mean, that's how
out of touch and insane he is.
Insane. That's the word. That's how insane that guy is. That is what a sociopath does, right? That, or even a psychopath. You don't know. He doesn't know how to have the proper amount of sympathy for someone else. He only knows his own pain.
Yes.
And for him to equate his own pain, which is nothing, I have to reschedule a wedding with people being slaughtered and killed, and people that shows you that he is a legit psychopath, and that's not like that's not an insult. That's a medical. That is me doing an armchair medical assessment, but that is the textbook definition of a psychopath. You don't have to be a doctor to know what the definition of a psychopath is, and to be able to see that behavior as psychopathic.
Yeah, that's a broken human being. That's criminal scumbaggery right there. That's what that is. That is criminal scumbaggery. I mean, the gall that it takes to stand in front of those cameras and to equate the rescheduling of a wedding to mass murder is fascinating to me. I'm really interested in the psychology of all that stuff. Like, I'm a true crime nerd. I like to examine that sort of a thing. And I'm always curious what makes people tick and all that. And he, as awful as he is, I am fascinated by what makes that. He is a character. That is for sure.
It reminds me, it's not on the same level, but it reminds me of when we had the COVID fascism, which was real fascism, people being forced to take experimental medical treatments, or they lose their job, or they can't go to school, or they can't go to college, or they can't travel. People being locked down, being arrested for going out and swimming or walking outside or going to a park. That's real fascism. People losing their jobs, being fired for not wanting to go along with it. And then Joy Behar says, "Yeah, well, I wanted to go to Italy, and I wasn't able to go to Italy."
I remember.
Remember that when she did that? I don't know if you saw that, but that's
you covered it, I think. Yeah,
that's what this reminds me of. I was not able to go to Italy. Okay, I guess that's exactly the same thing as someone being locked down to the point where their kids are suicidal, they lose their jobs. And it's just unbelievable this is similar on a different scale for sure, but holy cow. So again, this is keep talking, Benjamin, keep talking, and Israeli Zionist spokespeople, keep talking, so people get a good look at the depravity that is Zionism.
Yeah, 100% agree. So that was just a little.
I hope you enjoyed
I thought that was amusing. Yeah, I thought that was amusing
too. I hope people enjoyed that. Missy,
I survive on gallows humor.
I want to say, I'm a big fan of yours, and everybody should check out your show on Rumble and Do Dissonance producing it. And I want to say thanks from the bottom of my heart for you making time to fill in for today.
Of course.
You did a great
Thank you for
job.
having me.
It's always great to see you and talk with you, and big fan. Come see us on tour. We're going to be in Toronto again, Red Bank, New Jersey, Northampton, Massachusetts, Concord, New Hampshire, Rutherford, New Jersey, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.